Hello. So, how to start dreadlocks and some tips, especially if they're short, because I've got short ones, so I'll have some good tips on having shorter dreads. Um, but I've also put in a lot of dreads for people I know and friends that have long hair. So, any questions you may have, I most likely will be able to answer. So, starting off, before you do your dreads, if you haven't done them yet, wash your hair. Wash it really good. But not with just any conditioner and shampoo or shampoo. Don't use conditioner. I would say for what I did at least is for a couple days prior, I didn't use conditioner, which I didn't really use anyways. I think this was the first time that I started my dreadlocks that I used this method. I washed it with Dr. Bronner's. I personally like the mint, that's the blue one, because it makes your head feel all tingly. Um, that but that's just a preference. Anyone really would be fine. And that's just I like Bronner's because it's organic and everything, but also because it strips your hair of oils because it's everything that's natural in it and leaves it perfect for dreading. I mean, even if you're not sure you're going to dread right away, if you just use this shampoo, you'll you'll understand. So wash it first. And then starting out, there's a couple different methods you could use. Stop. Gone. There's a couple different methods you can use, like there's crochet hooking, there's using wax, the twist and rip, and backcombing. I know a little about each. I've done backcombing and crochet hook and twist and rip. I've never done wax. I personally don't like it. So sorry. I personally don't like the wax method just because it's not as personal. If you do backcombing, they will look more like dreadlocks right away. Um, it gives them more poof, I guess you would say, makes them a little bit bigger. But later down the road, I think you get less character. Whereas when you twist and rip like I did, you're gonna have more character to your dreads. The longer they get, the longer they've been there. You know, just the longer they've been on your head. Like you'll get this lighting is really bad. But for example, this one here, you can't really see it, but it's got some character. It's got a lot of bumps and stuff. I've had them about 8 or 9 months now. I lied on my last video. I said 6, but I just forgot. Yeah, it's been about 8 or 9 months now, and because I did the twist and rip method, you can see just some character to them. But if you want the perfect straight dreadlocks just because you want them for style, then I mean I guess just go with the backcombing or not the backcombing method. Well, you could use backcombing method, but then I would do the crochet hook to do maintenance, which is when you get all these little hairs and stuff. You just put them into your dread and twist it around and crochet hook it through. I'd be happy to show you on a video, but I don't have my crochet hook sitting here right now, so I'll make a special video for that. So those are the different methods you could use. There's benefits to all of them, and there's downsides to all of them, really. It just depends what you want and the reason you are getting them. As far as washing goes, once you already have them, it's not true that, oh, you can't wash dreads, they'll come out, because you totally can, especially if you're using Bronner's. I personally wash mine, I would say, every I don't know. I don't really have a schedule, but I would say to wait. When you first get them, wait at least a couple weeks before you really wash them, unless it's seriously killing you. Like they're not gonna come out if you wash them, unless you're using conditioner. Don't use conditioner if you didn't already know that. But yeah, I would say wait a little while and then wash them with Bronner's, obviously. And you may have to do a little maintenance on them depending on what method you use. But I mean, if you want to wash your dreads, that's just what's gonna happen for the first little while. And then as far as upkeep goes, that's just maintenance, and you can just use a crochet hook for that, or your own hands. That's fine too. I sleep in a hat sometimes, and well, it keeps them out of my face, but I guess another benefit for other people for that is that it kind of helps them dread up more. It's not good to wear a hat all the time if you've got dreads because your hair needs to breathe, your scalp needs air. But, you know, if you want them to kind of like lock up faster and become, a little harder, then that's not a bad way to go, especially while you're sleeping. As far as styling goes, for short dreads, there's a couple different ways to style them, I guess. Mine are finally long enough to where I can put them up all in one swipe and they'll just stay up. Um, they're really layered, which is really hard to see on this video camera, but they are. And they finally all go up, so that's, I guess, one style. Also, I just wear a headband. I mean, I don't really know why you'd want to style your dreads in all these different ways. But if you want them out of your face, if you're worried about work or something, if they're long enough, yes, you can put them in a ponytail and they actually look pretty well kempt. Once they're long enough, you can use your front two to tie back all the rest. Mine aren't that long yet. And really just be patient. I mean, if you're starting off with short dreads, they're going to take a while to grow, but I mean, it's kind of fun. It's a very slow process, and you may not recognize right away that they're actually growing and that things are happening, but they are. And even though it's pretty slow, I mean, they're really low maintenance, especially if you're getting them for the reasons like I've gotten them, just because it's how your hair should be. It's how your hair would be if you didn't brush it all the time. That's just the way it is. So, if you're getting them because you want to look cool and you want to look more like a hippie, I'd rather not give you advice. However, I don't like to be stereotypical, so if you just want them to look cool, I mean, you can keep them however you want. Wear a bandana, that's what I usually do. So that's pretty much it. I'd be happy to answer any questions, like washing them. I do make my own shampoos, so yeah, if you want to know how to wash them, I can give you some pretty good recipes for shampoos where you don't just have to go buy some expensive dreadlock shampoo. Um, and crochet hook maintenance, definitely. I've been there, done that, but I don't do it anymore. I've pretty much for the past 4 or 5 months been just doing freeform natural neglect method. I don't touch them. I just let them do whatever they want. It's been kind of fun. They've gotten a lot of character. So if you've got any more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And I hope in some way or another I helped. Good luck on your dread journey. And for short dreadies out there, be patient. For long dreadies out there, you're lucky you already have long hair. But not all of us do. So good luck to everybody.